everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you a brief introduction to our Blackboard course. Currently, our Blackboard course is not completed as I still have a lot of lecture videos to add to it, but I will do so in the near future. But for now, I just kind of want to show you where things are located so you can kind of get a feel for what it is. And if you need to remember, you can refer back to this video to help you out a little bit. So I'm going to share my screen and show you what our Blackboard site looks like. So right now it looks like this. I did choose green because it's kind of spring, fall. It's still green out if we ever get rain, but that's another story. But the first thing you're going to want to do is go into this Start Here folder. So all of these folders over here are available to you. The ones down at the bottom are not. That's for instructors. You won't even be seeing those. But you have a Start Here folder. And the first thing is there is a short introduction to me. Just basically says hello. This video will be housed right here in the video of our course site. Then there's some just documents that I wrote up. The purpose of this course, communication, some grading scales, minimum technology, and all that kind of stuff, to just spend some time a little bit and read through that when you get into the course. So that is all found in the Start Here folder. So start there and look through that material. These next buttons are kind of the ones for our course. The ones at the bottom are there for you for the Learning Commons, which has some great helpful hints, the student academic help, and we do have some other support services out there. So if you find yourself struggling in any course or just in life in general, a lot of times these links will have some supports that you can reach out to. But for this class, this is probably where you're going to spend most of your time, is in these buttons here. The announcements page is the one that Blackboard automatically opens up to, and I will use the announcements as a way to communicate with you on a regular basis. I hope to put out weekly, if not more often, announcements saying hi, letting you know what things are going on, what you should be working on, some of the things that people are finding difficult, and all that kind of thing. Then the assignments tab is where I will have everything kind of housed. It is going, I'll come back to this in a second. It has weekly-ish folders, and I'll explain that when I get in there. This button here is your Contact Instructor button. This has just a brief introduction to me. It isn't in video form. It's just my name, picture of who I am, my office, and phone number and such stuff like that. My Grades is a place where you can go to check your grades for this course. As things are done and completed, the scores for those will show up in the grade book, and My Grades is how you access your own grade book. The syllabus and schedule button is exactly what it says. It will house the syllabus and our schedule. Tools is where you can have access to, there's like a help there. You can access the Pearson link there. I don't believe you will use this button very often at all, but they are there for you. There's a Blackboard help in there as well. The Zoom room is where, if we want to set up a one-on-one virtual meeting between you and I to get through some stuff, I will set up a meeting there. I'll put it in the Zoom room, and you'll just go into the Zoom room, click on the link, and everything should work fine. But again, most of the time, I think you'll spend your time here in the Assignments tab. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And what I have first is I do have a link that goes directly to our textbook. Our textbook is in the form of an ebook, which means it's an electronic version. It is the exact same book that you could get hardcover. There are hardcover books out there. You could probably find them through the Pearson company themselves and so forth. We will be using a tool, technology tool called StatCrunch. And that is basically to kind of help us with all of the calculations. Statistics can be overwhelming to people, but a lot of times the overwhelming part is in the calculations of the data that you get. So we're going to be dealing with data and have to do stuff with this. And sometimes if we had to do it all by hand with just a calculator, it could take us a very long time. So we have this piece of technology that is available to us that will help us out. And as we go through the course, my videos will show you how to use StatCrunch to do certain questions. I will also be showing you how to do some of these things in Excel as well. The reason I do that is StatCrunch is available to you right now. It is a Pearson product. So because we have a Pearson textbook, we are able to use this StatCrunch for free. However, once you are no longer using a Pearson textbook, this StatCrunch is no longer available to you. However, Excel or Google Sheets, which is very similar to Excel, has a lot of these same things. And I'll show you how to use these ideas with them as well. Our schedule, once I have it up completely done, will be housed right here. This is going to be a rough sketch of that schedule. Week 1, which is going to start Tuesday, the 5th. This is where I will house all of the lecture videos and direct links to your assignments and any assessments or quizzes. As you can tell, I am in the process of redoing things, so I do have to change dates, but this will be week 2, week 3, week 4 and 5 are going to be combined because we do have a longer chapter that I'm going to be going through. It will take us a little longer to get through it. Okay. One thing I do want to note is that the homework assignment for the first chapter is due on Friday. And then it says the quiz is due Sunday. Note that that Sunday is actually the Sunday of the following week. I will put the actual due date in here. So like Sunday, September, I don't know the date for that, but I will have it on there as well. So you actually know the specific date. So everything will be written out for you. In week 1, also all of these folders will not be open to you. I will open them up as we progress through the semester. I will also start closing them down so that you don't have to scroll all the time. So you don't always have to look at week 1 to get to week 7. You know, when we're in week 7, week 1 should be done. So I'll be closing those out. So if I go in here into week 1, it is going to be kind of empty right now. The first thing you will see once I have them created is the lecture videos for this material. So I am planning to create lecture videos to go along with the reading for chapter 1. Then you will have an assignment in chapter 1. So you will just have to click on this assignment. It will take you right to our site. You will need to purchase access to this Pearson product. And that is basically like our textbook and so forth. And it will prompt you through all of that. So once you get in and set up, everything usually works pretty slick. And you can go in there. This one can be done. Some of the problems, I believe I have it set up that you can do problems more than one time. When you have finish this assignment and feel comfortable with the material and have gotten all your questions answered and everything like that, the chapter 1 quiz will be there as well. So you can go right into that, or you can wait and study some, but this is due on that following Sunday. So this will be due on Friday, and this will be due on Sunday. I will also be putting in here an introductory assignment, basically just, hi, who are you? Why are you taking this class, et cetera, kind of thing, just so we can kind of get to know one another throughout the class. And maybe you can read some of your classmates' introductions as well from the discussion board, but that will be coming also. This is a real brief introduction to this website or our Blackboard site. If you have any questions as we progress through the semester, please reach out and email me. I am very willing to work with students to adjust schedules a little bit. I can play with those due dates, you know, might be due on Friday, but if you can't do it till Saturday, It's not the end of the world. Just need to email me and let me know what's going on. If something happens in life that really puts you back for a while, please communicate those with me as well. Because sometimes when people just kind of stop communicating and I'm reaching out to you, hey, what's going on? I haven't heard from you for a while. I I assume, and that could be incorrectly assuming, that you've given up. And so then I start to like, I try for so many times, and then I tend to also stop reaching out. So it is very important for you and I to communicate. And the best way for us to communicate is through email. I will be using your Western email. So please, if you're not in the habit of using that one, please do so. But again, please communicate with me when things happen. I look forward to hearing from all of you as you have questions or insights or wow, I didn't understand that, or wow, this is really kind of cool. But share with me. I will be sending out emails and announcements to hopefully keep you updated with where we're at or where you should be. But again, I look forward to the semester. Welcome to the class.